Finally spotted, flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington.
You seen a new trailer for the new one?
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker.
You seen the trailer for the
AT&T Stadium.
new Madden?
Return coming from the 14.
I feel like it ain't
They'll bring him down on the
nothing
return as he
different.
gets this to the 33. All right,
They did
let's
make
get
it to
this show
where-
on the road. It is 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass.
Yeah, and then
And his game will begin
that's
with an
another
incomplete
thing.
pass.
When you use his stick, you gotta be precise too.
And now it's second
Cause
down.
like,
You go
cause like if you
middle of the field against
if
some
you
coverage,
run on
Brock,
Rico
you know this first
Dowdle
down, you are throwing into a
or
rush hour,
somebody,
and there are
and I
not
got like
easy
Joey
completions to
Bosa,
be found in that
I'm
part
able
of
to
the field.
hit you.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate,
Like,
you're signing
how
your
will
guy
they go
up
like-
to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much...
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
I wasn't even paying attention.
And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is
got
until
Alistair
he
Black
started that
spikes.
return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Hope they don't make this a damn rivalry.
Well, Brock, hopefully
Hey,
some
this
short
one no
memories
bounce.
on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5.
LA Mike and fucking Alistair Black. Come on, man.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he gets him around 6 there. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good, because I get some money, man.
But I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
You know. Hey, playing with Kyle Murray, his stuff is silly.
Look at this sweep.
He go, woo!
They crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Plowing up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles.
I'm playing my new rookie squad
They'll
too.
keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
No, I'm saying I got a rookie squad though.
An alert play defensively
Like,
there. He got a hand on it
I
to
thought
tip
my
it away.
defense.
That makes it second down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for
I
a
still
sack.
got what's name like back up.
So after the incompletion, here comes the
Oh
second
yeah.
down call. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They got about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little
You ever
bite
made
of
it
the
to top
big
100
deal
yet?
between them and the first down marker, and that should make the
You ever made it to top 100 yet?
a little less daunting.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Oh, I've been.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Yeah, I've been top 100 the last couple of months. So I've been top 100 the last couple of months.
Prescott to throw. Has it in close.
I'm almost there right
Shy
now.
the end zone. They
I'm
mark him at the 4.
almost out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a
I don't play
drag route.
Mike.
When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now.
Yeah! There we go! Right there!
Oh yeah,
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
yeah.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Juke.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, kill!
Oh yeah.
47! Here go 46! 26!
Dak now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. First time this game they've looked
He
to
was
it.
bunched up.
And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the
I'm gonna go
coverage
swimming
on
tomorrow.
3rd
Then
down?
watch the Monday Night
Chose
Bank.
the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here we go! Right there! 26!
On 4th down, Prescott to throw. And
Oh.
it falls incomplete.
I hope they fix shit like that
So the
too,
defense
I really hope
rises
they
to
do.
the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
because you weren't even under pressure.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Man, I'll be going 300 plus yards playing people with
different points of each and every contest.
with J.K.
As long
Dobbins.
as they can rely on
It'd be
it in
funny.
games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Dang, I see that the last
He
minute.
was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They
Oh,
came
well,
in
well,
before he could find a target, hit him,
Yeah.
altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You're
They'll
gonna
move
win.
the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Yeah, never gonna win.
What's that series of 13 to show?
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far.
I'm not satisfied with that. I'm not happy with that because I know it's going on here. And
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He finds McConkey. And he'll get it out to the 34 before it's tracked down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
The only thing good about LA Knight is his promo. That's it. His promo would be cool.
Herbert throwing again. He connects downfield on 4. And he's able to get this down to the 36. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
He's got a couple guys running around him, and I'm talking about
straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
It's a neat play.
Working inside the red zone. Look, Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
What the fuck is this play?
Trying again, following the sack. That throw finds Johnston. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He brings it in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they
He be fucking up his promo a lot.
And when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle.
Yeah.
And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Kill! Hey, kill! 27, 26.
Nobody's ever truly good. Nobody's ever truly
They can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right check!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Throw complete to Lamb. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
It's probably a fake spike. I mean a spike or something.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, here's Dak.
Shut up!
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Another throw for Prescott. Completed over the middle.
He was excited.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys with an extra moment to decide whether to go for it or not. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's cut beyond the marker. And they
He was
finally
stuck to
bring
his
him
hip.
down,
That's
but
crazy.
that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Dak throwing again. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Prescott here from the gun. He's got it! Touchdown, Dallas! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's on the move. He loses the football.
What?
But the Chargers were the first to get to that one.
Oh, did he
so
pick it
they'll
up?
Stay with them.
Oh,
So close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay
oh,
out
really?
there.
I
They
thought
were
I threw that.
unable to bring in the fumble. They just
I'm gonna go
forced.
open
They
down.
do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you.
Oh, good shit.
Man, there it's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys might be
9
able to get some
seconds.
points late after the interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches.
I mean, you get ball back
teammates
anyway,
proud.
right?
We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion.
No matter what you do.
I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Here we go. 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Caught by his back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 28. Escapes the pocket. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
I thought it was legal man downfield. That's all I was thinking.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap to Herbert.
Ooh, nice.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
I seen it when I threw it. You ever ran this formation before?
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yes! Here we go! Right there! 26.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down
I
after a nice
did it
gain
when you
and
did
a
it.
first down.
No, you got.
They call that first down running
Oh,
play.
did he?
You don't always expect to get those kind of yards.
Oh, that's
Take
him.
that
Oh, that's him.
every single time.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment.
Wow.
It's 2nd and 1.
It's 26. 26.
They give it to him again. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Dak now from the gun. He rolls to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the
I
same
think what
page with his targets
look like
as they
she
adjusted their routes.
she just
And
reminded
that's
me of
really
her.
what led to the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first.
Yeah,
It's
she just
second
reminded
down.
me of her. That was it.
Now I got
Throwing again is Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson.
I'm
He's going
done.
to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Oh.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And that's a huge hit there.
Whole time I think we're backwards, but he pushed too forward.
First and goal.
Like, come on, yo. What pass?
Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Yeah, I said, what the? I seen that. Oh.
Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the
Yeah, I was like,
perfect
I
time.
know he was in the seat. Like, too big. He could barely fit in the seat.
Back to the well
He
again.
loved the seat.
And he's going to get taken down near the
No,
goal line. It's a gain down to the 1.
Oh,
It's a 9-yard tote, and it sets up 3rd and goal from the 1. Dowdle.
then I gave up some
And he
too.
gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Yeah, because I'm going to go get her. I'm going to go get her, like,
And he's
what
going
I
to
said,
field this
11
in
days.
the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the
Yeah.
30-yard line.
And then I'm getting her.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and
I mean,
10.
that's mine. That ain't good. We like that.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
Hey, let me go. I was
And
not
they'll
expecting
take
to
him
get
down at the
this.
43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down.
Can't believe they put
Defense
Austin block
on their heels.
against
Right
fucking
now's the best
LA
chance
Knight.
to go push that envelope and
Yes.
get aggressive.
Let's see
Like,
how
you
they
can't even-
attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running it again with Dobbins.
Yeah, but it's not a match. It's LA Knight. LA Knight
Hey,
really
that's a run
nothing.
that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play.
Like I said, the only thing I like about LA
decided
Knight is his
at the
coverage.
front
That's
is
it.
opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third down run by Dobbins. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the
Ooh,
pickup.
this play I
And the
just played about the
Chargers will
run.
have a first.
It was silly as fuck
That is your old
because
school meat and potatoes
One-
call right there. Don't even think about throwing
one
it.
time I
Just
ran this
rush it
play on
ahead
somebody
and get what you need.
and J.K.
They set it
Dobbins
down
was
for him from the 46.
wide open.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I ain't even do what I want
This is
to.
why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
What's his name?
This one
Overshown?
misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 3rd down, Herbert.
He threw it straight to him.
Yet again. And the Cowboys get it back.
Like,
on the final play of the
and that
quarter.
threw it the opposite way. That's crazy. And the more crazy part is my feet was
Nice
set.
takeaway to end that third quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. It's still a tie.
Oh, no.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now here's Prescott. Completed to his running back. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion
Real?
there on 1st down.
That's not for you to buy.
The entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running for the marker on. Oh no!
Got it.
Ball is loose.
Oh,
And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes
Yeah,
the recovery.
that's
5
good too.
yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
1st and 10, Prescott.
Huh?
Cut out left. And he runs this to the 25 before
Oh.
being brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Mistakes. Because they can.
Another carry for him. And he
Why
takes
do
a
they keep pushing me
shot near the
forward?
marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Prescott set to pass. Finds his back complete. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll try and punch it
Oh,
in.
that's more.
Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy,
What are
nothing
you
cute.
making
Here's
this?
our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
If you think you're winning, you think
Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Just only one thing.
Really, my
It's gonna be
one
the
score
winning.
late here. Okay, maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position
It's
now.
tippy
Start the
time.
most important series yet of this game.
Sticky.
Completed to Hurst. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him.
Sticky is
They wanted
crazy.
him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He completes it in traffic. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He still has room inside the 30. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now trailed by
I wasn't
just a
expecting to get
point
loose.
in
I ain't
the
gonna lie.
fourth. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
Nothing. Well, we busy every Friday.
Kicker all lined
It's
up and
from
ready to boot it away.
anywhere from 4. Oh, what the heck?
Turpin with a return.
Oh, that shit was talking about.
They'll take over at the 39-yard line.
I'm about to see if I can do that. Hold on. What you just pull them up? That's crazy. Yeah, we get busy from anywhere from 4 or 5 to like 10:30.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. It is charged towards the line. It's
he
right
was-
around 3 yards.
I'm about to say he was tweaking. Look, he's still tweaking.
Because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Third and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw.
Catch it.
Defender
Come on.
arrives right as the ball does, and the
Come on, yo. How you gonna-
incomplete.
How you gonna catch an unexpected
Intended
pick,
target there was CeeDee
but
Lamb.
don't catch a pick
And
that you?
4th and 4 coming up.
That's weird. He said it double times.
To throw.
He said, "Here we go, here we go." Thank you.
Oh
Finally.
my goodness, it's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the
That's
defense has
crazy.
come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that
Oh, I
play was
forgot
coming
Mike Tyson.
and really made
Still
the right
got
call
all the
to
family
create
they
that
need.
opportunity.
You see how they quickly letting go people because they're in debt.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. And he doesn't get very far on the return, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Back to the air, Prescott after that pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Setting up to pass. Ferguson's got it. Complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Back to throw. Lamb's got it on the sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6
And
coming
that
up here.
championship. Oh, he's
He'll look to throw it.
oh,
That
hey,
could be a
in the
throw.
season.
Intercepted. And the Chargers make the play that
He stepped over the mess out of him, though.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now.
Sack.
What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3
Oh,
interceptions?
I didn't even see him for it.
And then overall, what is this offense doing?
Look, he
It
stepped
has
on the
this
mess out of
defense
him.
Glued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Handoff now to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now Dallas is going to call it its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it.
Familia.
All over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it.
Oh, I would pay attention.
It's a sack and a turnover on down.
No. Like, I zoned out after I seen what play I just used.
And the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. Ooh, look at
fumble.
this. Here he goes. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space
wanna
to
see
run
you
and
jump,
you get a
jump,
first
jump.
down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Try and push it deep downfield. And this
Ooh,
one
good
falls
stuff at
incomplete,
Sunday.
so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Hey, I was kind of scared we was going to lose him.
Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
I think like I do look now like use this play.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete.
Damn.
No miracles on the final drive today.
It
This
was.
game is over. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until
Yeah,
the
all right.
end, but their defense carried that